Mr. President.
Yes, what is it?
Whoa.
What? What's wrong?
Mr. President, from your photos in the paper, I figured you'd be a little more, like, a little less, pigmented?
Yeah, well, you know, they've been using the photo negatives lately, and I don't know why. Anyways, what can I do for you?
I've just been sent to inform you, sir. We've lost another battle.
Again? How many men did we lose?
Well, the lowest estimates range from around 1, and the highest go to 50,000.
We didn't even have 50,000 soldiers there.
I'm aware, sir, but General Lee was able to capture animals from the nearby forest, tame them, train them to shoot, put them on the front lines within a matter of hours, all while obeying the leash laws.
Damn it, that guy is talented.
You're telling me. Oh, and we lost the Sasquatch in combat.
Only Sasquatch is dead?
I'm afraid so, sir.
Oh my God. Okay, don't inform anyone. All we've had are silence. But be sure to put a huge footprint every couple of years so they won't suspect that we lost them.
But how should we honor him?
Call George Lucas. Have him include a character like Sasquatch in one of his call him Bite Fronty or something.
Bite Fronty?
Yeah.
How about Chew Backy?
Okay, that's good, but put a little bit of African, Mexican, Jamaican in it so it sounds like Chewbacca, something like that.
You were always good at honoring people, sir.
Thank you. Now run along. I have some real intense things to do. My world is falling around my ears. We lost even the animals in the forest today. But even Robert E. Lee can't win this war for us. But that's one thing that I can be reliable on and be thankful for, that Robert E. Lee is fighting for us and not fighting for the fucking pussy Confederate.
Mr. President.
Yeah.
I've just been sent to inform you, sir, that Robert E. Lee has changed sides and is now working under General Jefferson Davis.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
I'm so sorry, sir.
It's fine. Just run along now.
Yes, sir.
Oh God, you know I don't pray often, but at this point I can't help but acknowledge the fact that I just can't do this on my own. This Jefferson Davis keeps on winning battle after battle, and I can't even seem to win one. Oh God, if there was ever a time where I needed your help, it's right here, at this moment.
Mr. President!
What? What is it now?
I've just been sent to inform you, sir, that the Confederate soldiers are in desperate need of shoes, and they've started their march on Gettysburg.
That's our primary Nike factory. If they get there, they're more like cheetahs. You know that?
Don't worry, sir. It's okay. We've set up large defensive blocks in the area.
Really?
Yeah, they're mostly just Legos, but we have some real ones too.
Well, let's just hope to Christ this works.
Do you have any specific instructions for me?
Private Sims, as best as I can tell, this battle may determine the entire course of the war. My only specific instructions are that you watch the battle very closely and give me a very strong drink right now.
That's 2 instructions.
My foot is going to have an instruction to meet with your ass if you don't give me my drink.
We won, Mr. President!
Are you serious?
Yes!
Chest bump! Team! I think it's time for Operation X.
Operation X?
Yes.
But this time, sir, we really did lose about 25,000.
Shit! How do we win but we lose 25,000?
Well, they lost about 26,000.
That's pretty fair, I think. Okay, but go ahead and get my speech writing hat, and my drink, and have to make a speech. Soldier.
Okay. President. Pretty soon, the people on the other side of that curtain are going to be wowed by the President of the United States.
I'm not so sure about that, Private Sims. This speech is not my best work.
Oh, don't be silly.
No, I'm serious. Do you want to hear it?
Really? You mean you let me hear it before everyone else?
Calm down, kid. It's crap. Okay, now listen to this. 407 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty, and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. And
wow. Just wow.
Well, you like it?
That is the worst thing I've ever heard. Did you hire a speechwriter? I mean, come on, you write your own stuff better than that.
No, I wrote it myself. I was a little intoxicated, and I did smoke this green tobacco with one of the Negroes on the train. Look, the fact of the matter is I don't have time to change it.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Just cancel the appearance. Tell him that Vice President Johnson got kicked in the nuts by a mule.
Well, you better hurry, Mr. President. 1 minute left.
Well, 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 if it isn't the great Abraham Lincoln.
Jefferson, how are you?
Fine, doing just fine. Not too happy about that win of yours, though.
Well, my boys did a fine job, didn't they?
About the only fine job they've done this entire war.
Ah, prick.
Excuse me.
I said, stick to the plan. I'm going on in a few minutes.
What, you giving us a speech?
Yes, well, I believe this is a very important victory for us, don't you?
Why? Because it's your only victory?
Introducing the President of the United States of... well, kind of united. The President of the semi-divided, hopefully united again one day, States.
This is a very important victory for us, so here on out, we're kicking your ass.
All right, the moment you've all been waiting for. Weighing slightly over 200 pounds. Standing at a nice 6'6", including a claw hat. I give you our President, Abraham Lincoln.
Good evening, my fellow Americans.
You suck!
407 years ago, our fathers brought forth from this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty, and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal.
Except slaves, and maybe the French.
Now we're engaged in a great civil war.
Damn right!
Testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure.
I doubt it.
We are met on a great battlefield of that war.
I got nothing for that one.
Thank you. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives, that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living men who struggle here have far consecrated far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little know nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, rather, the living, to be dedicated here to the dedication
Just listen. 474 years ago, my pappy brought to this continent a whole nation conceived on a ship, dedicated to the southern workforce and bringing our southern economy forward with endless cheap labor and things of that nature. Can I get an amen?
Amen!
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Just enough! Thank you, Sasquatch! Thank you!
There's something you don't see every day.
Well, you know, Jefferson, it really feels good just to sit down with an old enemy and just watch a simple play together.
You know, I have to agree, Abe, and I'm proud to be back under your nation. It's just, I didn't know how I'd feel about being under a black president.
Well, you tell him. But I think what history will teach us is that once you go black, you just don't go back.
Mr. President, I really don't feel comfortable being your guard. I'm not very good with guns, and there's got to be Secret Service around somewhere, right?
Nonsense, Sim. You've done a fine job this entire war. Okay, it'll be fun.
Those are some fine soldiers you have there, Abe.
Well, they just know how to follow orders.
Huh? You know, I don't think he's shown up yet.
Who?
John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, the actor?
Yes, he loves our American cousin. Why, he can't keep himself off the stage anytime he sees it.
Really? Has he ever auditioned for it?
Oh, I'm sure he has. He doesn't really do well for the part because he doesn't fit any of them. And, you know, I don't think he really got a single part that he didn't get from fighting or shooting.
Well, how well does he get along with the other actors? Maybe that's the reason why he's not getting any work.
Oh, very true. He does have a tendency to blow up on people.
Mr. President, really, I don't feel comfortable being the only one to guard you.
Sims, it's fine. Calm down.
Have you ever seen this show before?
One of my favorites.
Why, I've never seen a production I didn't like.
You know, for all our trouble, we really do get along splendidly.
Yes, I believe we're going to be fine friends. It's just, I wish you would have met old John.
I'm sure he'll be a delight. Sims, could you give me some popcorn and can you just write it off on your taxes?
Yes, sir.
I didn't even ask if you wanted anything to drink or eat. I'm sorry.
No,
Sims.
no, it's fine.
No, I do apologize. It's very rude of me.
Oh, I got a little upset. You're a fine gentleman, by the way.
Well, I do like to try. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Mr. President, I didn't get what kind of candy you wanted, and Mr. Davis, I didn't get your drink order, so I don't know if you wanted a little bit of this or a little bit of that, and it was really just a kind of misunderstanding. Mr. Booth, what great timing. Hey, hold this for me for a second. Okay.
All right, yeah.